Hi everyone, I'm Christy Hickey with Magic Mix, and today is Fluid Art Thursday. Yay! Not a whole lot's going on, and we're almost in the middle of October, almost through the middle of October, going by too fast. I thought we would do a butterfly today. I don't think we've done one of those online, so let's do it, right? I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas, and it needs to be unwrapped. So we are going to do that right now. And we'll put the push pins in. Test it, make sure it's tight. Okay, let's see if it's tight. Sounds good. You want it to sound like a drum. And we're going to put 4 push pins in, 1 in each corner. Usually the wood is soft enough where you can just push it in with your hands. Hope everybody enjoyed the video Tuesday. We're up to almost 1,700 views on that lantern. Turned out really cute. And it's versatile, so you can use it for other things as well. You change it up a little bit. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay. Now let's turn it over and see if it's even. Okay. And I'm going to put the camera down so you can see the canvas in the workspace. There we go. And I'm going to lightly run my fingers across it. There's a few little sharp pieces where it's just the canvas cloth. And I'm going to take a piece of sandpaper and just lightly go over it. Like you're dust sanding, like you're dusting, that's all that's required. Yeah, that feels a whole lot better. And it's not a whole lot of dust. What it did is it just knocked the tips off of that, so our paint will flow better. There we go. All right. I chose the colors for this butterfly to be ultramarine blue, very bright blue, and this doesn't have silicone. It has the Artist Loft paint and Floetrol 50%. Hi, Sherry. Glad you could join us. We haven't started yet. I just got the canvas ready and showing the colors. We're going to do this bright blue with bright yellow and fuchsia pink. Actually, it's called magenta. So those will be our 3 colors in the butterfly. I'm going to do a white background and do a swipe with black. This ought to be really pretty. So let's see. Stand up here. I'm going to put white down as our background. Just kind of priming our canvas. This has apple barrel gloss. This is what I use for the white. and Floetrol. It's always, with your craft paint, it's always 50-50 with your craft paints. 50% paint, 50% Floetrol. There we go. And just in case, if I need more, I'll spread this out. I have misplaced my middle size spreading tool. Like, I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna have to work with this card today. Oh, we got some stuff right here. There we go. We have rain in the forecast today. It's clouded up. We haven't seen rain yet. I'm just going to float this everywhere. Want a good coating on it. You want it thick enough to where you don't see the pattern of the canvas. And I can see right here that I'm going to have to put some more on it because it is showing through. And that will allow your paint to flow better, having a good coating of your background on here. Okay, let's see. I'll do some more here. And just about through. I'll cover these sides up. If you ever have any ideas or would like to see something done, let me know and we'll try it out. That's what it's all about, is experimenting, because you learn every time you experiment. And if it doesn't turn out the way you expected it to, sometimes there are happy accidents, and sometimes you just put it aside and look at it once in a while and you go, okay, well, maybe I should have done this, or I should have done that, or you can embellish it, or you can paint right on top of it. We just about have all these sides covered. I'm waiting for Michaels and Joanne to have another 70% off sale. They had one about a month ago, and got some really good deals. And if you sign up for their emails, you get pretty good advanced knowledge. Let's see. Okay. Just about have this right. Now all of this unevenness, as it dries because of the Floetrol, it'll level itself out. It's a self-leveling agent. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. And okay, Susan. Thanks for joining us today. So what I'm going to do here is a butterfly swipe. Move this chair out of the way. There we go. And let's see. We have the magenta, the yellow, bright yellow, and ultramarine blue. Let's start off with the magenta. And to help myself with this size, I'm going to kind of draw an outline with the paint. Let's see, with the body, probably about right here. Sometimes these lines will stay in long enough for you to put your paint on. And sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll just go ahead and blend back in together. Let's see. All right. So we have a body. And now I think what I'm going to do is go for the wing. That I did not want to happen. So let's see if we can get rid of it. Good. Okay, got rid of that. Now let's go for the yellow. I think I'm going to need more pink on here. There we go. Okay, now the blue. I don't have this blue in a squeeze bottle. So I'm going to use a popsicle stick and put it on there. Okay, we got a pretty good thickness going here. Now, with the black, since I'm using the black to swipe, I've put my colors down and I'm putting the black in front of all the other colors. And this will allow me to swipe it and bring the black through. Okay. All right, here goes. I'm not sure. The first swipe is going to tell me what size tool, whether this is going to work or the smaller one's going to work. I'm thinking the larger one. That way I can use the smaller one on the bottom. But we're going to, this is a piece of cardboard that I fashioned. I couldn't find anything one day that I liked and decided to make my own. So I'm going to start at the black, a very light touch, and just gently swipe it through all the colors down. And I'm gonna probably go over that again. Get a clean paper towel for sure. Okay. Canvas was a little thin of paint right there. Okay, starting to get muddy. So I'm going to stop swiping and probably add some more color. This black doesn't have any silicone in it, but the other colors do, well, except with the exception of ultramarine blue. Okay, let's swipe that again. Clean my tool off really well. So I really would like to have some stronger colors in here. Good. Like that. Like that better. One more. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that for right now and do some more on this side. And because this side over here was kind of like a test as to how much paint to put down your color, I'm going to really load it up over here. And hopefully they'll turn out similar. It's a little bit more pink. There we go. All right, in the back, black on top. I have a large chicken roaster in the oven and it is smelling really good right now. Oh, it's making me hungry. Okay, here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. Yep, we'll have to do that. It's a little bit different doing one side than the other, I guess because you get comfortable. Yep, I'm gonna have to do this again. There we go. That worked out well. Okay. Another clean paper towel. So let's see here if I can fix this. It's a little awkward working on this side. And you can tell because of my movement, my hand movement. I'm really liking how this side over here is working out. Maybe I should start on the far side of this wing and bring it this way like I'm doing the paint, because I'm not really comfortable let's see, let's try that. So instead of starting here this time, I'm going to start here and go this way. See what that does. Maybe I'll feel comfortable doing it that way. Let's see. Oh, I need some black. Just about got ahead of myself. Need some more black up here. Okay. All right, keep your fingers crossed. Let's do it. It was a little bit easier, but still not. There we go. Trying to fix a boo-boo. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that took care of it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So we got the top wings. Still. Okay, let's see. Oh, that pink just really wants to float in the white. It wants to go to the bottom. There we go. Now I'm going to put a line of black. Right above this. There we go. We may end up having to do the same thing to this as we did the top. You just never know. So let's see here. Real light touch. And gently. Nope, I didn't like the way that felt. Okay. It's going to be colorful. Some good colors going on in here. Okay, add some more pink here. There we go. And the black. You know, we've got one side a little bit higher than the other. Here we go. Light touch. The more you do this, the more comfortable you'll get. It's been a while since I've done any swiping. And, you know, just for practice, just get your practice canvas out and put different colors of paint on it. So you can definitely tell I'm more comfortable on one side than I am the other. I don't know why that is, but that's the way it's coming out. I'll try to fix that. Let's see, I'd like to bring this down a little bit more. See what happens. If anything, if it messes up, I can always redo it. There we go. Okay. Might need a little bit more here. Some yellow. Pink. And the blue. Well, thanks, Sherry. Or y'all are having to look at it upside down. I'll turn it around in just a minute. One thing for sure, you want to make sure you keep a lot of paper towels on hand. Okay, here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. Yay! All right, let's see what we can do here. Got the body. What's going to be tricky is putting these antennas on here. Might just pull out the syringe for that. So it would give us a nice line. Yeah. Let's see if I can find that real quick. Oh, I see it. This syringe I used to have in my toolbox when I hung wallpaper, and it was wonderful for getting into little air bubbles. You know how the wallpaper would form air bubbles sometimes, air pockets, and no matter what you did, you could not get that air bubble out without popping it. So I always kept one of these syringes, and it doesn't have a needle, it's a plastic point. And I would cut a little teeny tiny hole in the wall covering and then slip the syringe in there with a little bit of paste on it. And this is not going to work as well as I thought it did because it just wants to pour out. Let's see. I'm going to put some more white here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do this on a practice sheet first. Just want to make sure I've got control of this syringe before I start. I think that'll work. Okay, here goes. Now it's not coming out fast enough. I can go over that a couple of times. And you can always do touch-ups after it dries. You always bring in the white paint, touch it up some. Getting some air bubbles in here. Okay, let's see here. Sometimes this paint with the Floetrol will not stay in its place. So throughout its drying, I'll come back and check it. And if it's moved a little bit, and if it's something that I can fix, I will. And sometimes it's best just to let it dry and then fix it after it dries. So we're kind of lopsided here. Wonder if I could fix that. You think I should go for it? I need to bring this side up just a hair so it'll be even. This is pretty good. I'm going to turn this around so you can take a look at it. So you see what I mean? Hi, Miss Rose. Good to see you. It's always good to see y'all. So I'm thinking the colors are starting to come through. The blue is not showing up as much as I'd like for it to, but I think I need to even this out like this over here. I think that's what I'll do. Oh, hey, Darlene. Well, I'm glad she's watching. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Because that bugs me. I've got to make him even. So let's see. I'm going to put the yellow down. And then it was pink. Then blue. Might need to go up a little bit higher. There we go. There. Put some more blue in here. There. Okay, and we're swiping with the black, so I need to put a black line up top. Okay, that looks better. That looks even. Here we go. I'm going to get out a clean paper towel for swiping. All right, fingers are crossed, right? Toes too. Here we go. I'll set it on it very lightly and pull. Very light and pull. Very light, pull. Boy, it really brought the yellow out. Might be doing this again. There we go. Well, I didn't intend for this to be such a long video, but I think we've had fun today. It's something new, and you know, something a little bit different takes a little bit more time. Okay, here we go. To get comfortable holding this thing. And the longer it sits, the other colors will pop out too. That's going to be pretty. There we go. Yep, I think I'm happy with it. Okay, we'll turn this around. There we go. I could continue, keep working on it and doing some more detail to it. But there you go. You've got a pretty good idea as to the form and the technique, the swiping, filling it in. And that's our Flutterby butterfly. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. And stop by the Surf Restaurant, take a look. That's where my art is being showcased. And have a cup of coffee and some French donuts or some really good organic smoothies and ice cream. Wonderful menu. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in. And I think I'm going to play with this a little bit more and take a picture and show it to you later. So thank you, everybody. Bye for now, and hugs.